Wow. The light is not being a pain today. That's good. Who is going to show up tonight? I wonder. Geek. Ed. That Scottish tight bastard. Well, I think I've reduced drinking recently. Instead of having a chew high today. Now and again I have a chew high, not as much as I used to. But instead of a chew high, I thought, well, it's got a certain taste to it, chew high. And instead I had a Smirnoff Ice. Maybe I should get a Smirnoff Ice and then put in more vodka. Hello. If I was watching Larry Adler, you've got to like Larry Adler. There's a, like it reminds me of me. All right, Murray. It's been what's it been like? All right, been good. I found a very old, a 40-year-old game, Donkey Kong Jr. 1982 patent applied for. And it doesn't look like it's been played, but the box is, I think it's been outside on the front for at least 2 or 3 years. So I must start looking through all these other boxes. I've decided to put the water back on next week. Yeah, I think it's there's no batteries in it. It doesn't look like it's been used at all. But the box is scraggy. The instruction book is in perfect condition. And the game looks like it hasn't been touched. But like a lot of these games, they're people, the people want to buy. I think they put on a price that they want, but whether they can actually sell it for that price. So I bought a Kirin tonight, just one bottle. I haven't been spending time in, or at least going live in restaurants recently. I've had a job on of clearing the house. I had bacon and egg sandwiches this morning. Really cheap. I don't know why, but last night at the supermarket, the bacon was really cheap. See, 4 slices of these, but only 2 eggs. Usually, what I do, I put the bacon on the bottom of the fry pan, and then I put the eggs on top, and they cook together. But the bacon was I cut it so thick, the egg wasn't cooking. Yeah, so I took the car to the garage, and they said they can do it. And but he wanted to charge me like 80,000 yen, but I've already bought the insurance, and he wanted to charge 15,000 yen for the transmission oil. I thought, what the fuck's that? And so I didn't do that anyway. So altogether, it's cost me 54,000, and but I've already paid the insurance, so it's about 70,000 altogether. Yeah, I was just thinking. I was watching some Larry David. I really like Larry David. He's really funny. And he just seems very nice as well. Maybe the money's made him nice. So I've cleared the back of my truck out. That's a clear. Boy, it's not now. Put some more stuff. I've been moving some stuff, but most of the crap has gone from the bottom of the truck. So that's good. Bro, moment, how does it smell? What am I falling for now? What are you referring to? The room, my room, there's no smell. Just beer. I might have got COVID though. How does your mother's pussy smell? As bad as her arse? I've heard that she goes straight from anal to sucking it off. Well, in Australia, they call it piss. It's Kirin Lager beer. That's the brand name. But not all supermarkets sell large bottles of beer. This is the large bottle of beer in Japan, 633 cc. I don't know if that's equivalent to the American 20 ounces. I just have one beer. Can you? I think if you go back to a video from a live stream from a few days ago, you can see them. Oh, it's not even that it might be getting cold in New Zealand, Murray. In Japan, it's still fucking cold. The last few days have been cold. No, I'm too cold now. I haven't switched the heater on. Yeah, it's not plugged in. I'll have to start doing some press ups. No, bro, a moment. Stop being a fuck. And that's what the flight commander said to me at the at the parachute training course. Fast. I'm just seeing if I can get. Oh, I might just switch the fire off. Zim zam. Happy Sunday. Oh. Shit, man. When I was in my 20s, I would Sunday night would be going down to the village and drinking. Well, but I drunk so much in the previous few days that I didn't drink so much because my left hand was shaking. Oh yeah, kiss. All right, pal. Yeah, I did mention you actually at the beginning of this. The beginning of this video. Oh, I see. Okay. Are you in Scotland at the moment? Fucking is England? Oh. Is Scotland just as cold as it is? It's fucking freezing here. When am I going to let me in? Let you in what? What they're talking about? Can you not get in Japan at the moment? Hello, Tom. It's been a while. It's good. I've started to move some things about the house. So I am no tourist. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it's supposed to be over in 2 years. This fucking thing. Is it 3 years then for this? For this pandemic to be over? They were trying to scare people again somewhere on Yahoo, saying the next one is going to be worse. Well, I moved some things. Like I said, I found a game from 40 years old, King Kong Jr. The box is not in good. The box is not in good condition. It's not torn, but it's been weathered. But inside the game and the everything else is good. So I think what I'm going to do next week is put the water back on, move things away from the sink so I can fucking start washing dishes and things like that and start cooking at home. Yeah, it's very retro, yeah. But like I said, I might have got some other things that are actually in better condition. But I guess I need it unopened. Like I had all these other games. They were all unopened, unused. Yeah, been good. Yeah, because they fucking charged me $18. I hadn't fucking used the water. So I was a bit pissed off. But like, I can't access the bathroom, and I can't access the sink to wash things. So I'm only like, I'm probably just using the toilet in the water in the toilets. That's it. So I'm going to move some things next week, so I'll be able to start washing and cooking. Been cutting down on the drink, Tom. You don't believe me, do you? See? So the guy was taking in for the road test, the truck, and but he wanted to 15,000 yen for the fucking transmission oil change, which seemed expensive. How do I take? I can go to the local gym. That takes 50 yen, or I go to a center which costs about either 450 or 550 yen. Wow, well done, man. How you feeling? Feeling good without the? Yeah, I think Sapporo was started by I think, was it a German guy? Ended up, and then he married someone in Sapporo. Yeah, he's quite good, and it's a hot shower as well. I've actually showered there for free in the summertime. I just wouldn't put any money in. I just shower with the feed from the supply. Yeah, I didn't know they were still stopping tourists coming in. Yeah, I've been thinking whether I should. I've just found out I've got a friend, a Japanese friend, that's working in. Well, he might be working in Okinawa. He was working selling timeshare at the Hilton. So he's a Facebook friend, so I might get in touch with him. Just wonder whether I should get a jab first, though. Okay, so this is your first drink. This is your first drink in 2 weeks, then, Tom. I haven't had the first one yet. Well, don't try. Just try to drink half a dozen instead of fucking 10 or 12. Just gradually reduce it. Skull. Is Skull? Is that a beer in Sweden? Because I think in England it was a beer. I don't know if they still sell it. If my memory, don't know, want a jab. Maybe I'm just waiting until, like, if I go to England and then that's next year, I might as well do it closer to the date. I don't want to take 2 jabs and then all of a sudden I need another fucking jab. But it's still in 40,000s, I think, in Japan for the new cases, and it's getting under 100 now for deaths. Yeah, I know what it meant, mate. Yeah. But I do like a saying in England, there was a beer called Skull. Yeah, that's funny because I think in Russian, a lot of people when they say cheers in Russian, they're actually speaking, or when they think they're saying cheers in Russian, they're actually speaking Polish. That's it, yeah, Nazdrovich. I've never said it. That's the first. This is Nazdrovia. Nazdrovie. Get back to Polish, you fucking cheapskates. Yeah, so I was like, with that Will Smith, what a cuckold. Reminds me of my brother. So he laughed at the joke, so his wife wasn't happy, and then he decided to do that. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking wanker. He'd already laughed at the fucking joke. I just show that comment. Well, me being a Western bastard. No, he's a cunt. When I needed a place to stay when I came back from New Zealand, his wife immediately said, "Well, he can't stay." I looked after my one brother for 8 years and another brother for 3.5 years. Cheap fucking rent. He hardly fucking paid anything. And she's talking about I couldn't even stay one fucking night because it would fucking spoil the kid's fucking routine. Looked after that cunt for fucking 3.5 years. Took a fucking beating for him. Looked after the cunt. And he couldn't even fucking say to his wife, "Shut your fucking whore mouth. If my brother wants to stay here, he can fucking stay here." Yeah, what people are saying is a closet gay, aren't they? So, but it's not only that, he smacked a smaller man. He smacked a fucking small guy. You know. Oh yeah, there's no when Kanye West did that with Taylor Swift, he went to Paris for 6 months. If Will Smith goes to Paris, he'll have to be cleaning up the fucking dog shit. He's fucked. He's already had 2 projects cancelled. Yeah, she has taken his balls away. But everybody know, like if you go on the videos and just read the comments, everybody realize it. The fucking bad person in this comedy of errors is her, Jada Pinkett. You just listen to her talk. She's just fucking full of herself. She's even worse than. Yeah, well, that's what he was saying, wasn't it, previously, that 30 years ago, you should never be violence. If it had said something like, your wife's a fucking whore, or your wife's a fucking idiot, then that's fair enough. But even then, he should have done it like later when it had all finished, not in front of that massive audience. Quite a few of these just shows you now. There's about 3, 4, 5 comments now have been fucking. I've had to give them a go ahead. They're just so innocuous, the comments, and they're blocking them. YouTube is blocking them now. Lots of videos are coming out now, and shit, all these words are being cut out of fucking. They've been automatically being cut out by the sponsor, by the robot sponsor. I was with that woman. I was with one woman who was like that with me, and she just fucking. I just fucking finished with her very quickly. Yeah, Demi Moore in Demi Moore in G.I. Jane. That was a massive turn on for me. Like a girl that could do press ups. Yeah, he's fucked up. Will Smith. I don't think there's no coming back. There is no coming back for Will Smith. He wasn't defending his wife. If he wouldn't have laughed at a joke in the first place. And this is the thing that is going to kill him. Everybody realizes, but the thing is, she was fucking laughing. I think she was laughing at Will Smith when he smacked Chris Rock. She's laughing in her chair as he's walking back. She is laughing at her fucking husband that she's managed to get him to go up and do this. She's fucking evil. I think the only thing that could save him if Carlton does that dance. There you go. That is no fucking coincidence. Yeah, I think that could be right. You could be right, Tom. The only way for him to come back is to divorce his wife. That's the only way for him to get out of this situation. Yeah, she's fucked her kids up as well. You know, they've grown up in an unbelievable world. You know, lots of kids, I almost said army kids then, lots of kids, they're, you know, like the Oasis kids. The Oasis kids are cunts because they've got fucking cunt parents. Apparently, he's going to a resort somewhere. He might. He's got. I hope he's got. I wonder if he's got 6 months timeshare somewhere. Yeah, someone maybe was accusing her of living off Will Smith's fame. But I saw a photograph of Will Smith with his first wife, and you know, she looked quite nice, quite happy. She probably whispered in his ear, "You fucked up." Did she actually say she can't? Yeah, I saw his face on that, and he even let it go out. What the fuck is up with him? Well, I think if he can't satisfy, because you know, like Will Smith, he's funny and he can dance, he can move, he's fit, he's agile, and there's only one reason a man like that cannot satisfy his wife is because he's gay. I know someone like that. He's gay and he's got 3 kids. He can't satisfy his wife because it's very. I should imagine it's very difficult to do that because you're doing something that doesn't give you pleasure, and so if he can't do that, you know, like if he was a big fat bloke, and like if he couldn't, he had he had no for it what do you call it timing, or he had no rhythm. We all know he's got that. Then we could understand him not being able to satisfy his wife. It looks like he probably is gay. Well, you fucking didn't send me any money, did you? If you had sent me money, I would have kept my mouth shut, but no. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of a new film for him to come in. One Cuckold Flew Over the Nest. I'm too Scottish, right? Well, it's out in the open now. Your wife is still in London. Did you ever consider it might have been your wife that got those guys to beat you up, to mug you? Well, you're divorced now. Okay. Well, I've still got a wife because we never divorced because we got married in London. Why did you get married overseas? So now I've been married at the end of this year. What is it, 2021? So we got married in 1994. So at the end of this in October would be 27 years. But she would still ignore me if she bumped into me. Anyway, let's say cheers to me getting the water on next week, and not having to throw my piss out of the windows. Yeah, the big problem is if I was to win on the lottery, then she could sue me. But it looks like there's no chance of me fucking doing that. Can you guys send me 6 numbers? And let's see if I can win. Kippies. I remember you saying that before. One to what is it? Oh, it's 1 to 43. Hey. I read a book once on the English lottery, but one of these lotteries, they have got 10,000 people that use these numbers all the time. So if those numbers ever came up, they would win fuck all. Kippis. Fuck, that's it. You try putting in a number, really? Do I kick the fucking... Oh, you're my dosey. No, man. AB King, come on, man. Yeah, Facebook contacted me a few days ago, and I think I made a comment. Not, it was something that, you know, the Novichok poisoning. I made a comment or a joke about Novichok, and they banned me. And then this is quite a while ago, and then they sent me a letter. They sent me a message saying that, oh, we were wrong. I think this fucking beer has been such a long time now, it's probably out of date. What year are we in now? Are we in 22, aren't we? It is Kampai. Kampai, kimi ni aite yokata. Yeah, I can't read AB King. I cannot read that kanji, man. Yeah, you can't say anything, mate. You know, like, and it's the same with comedians now. They're talking about you got to fucking worry about what you're fucking saying. And the worst thing about this thing is that it's one or two people. 1,000 people are okay with it, but just one fucking gobshite who's a TikToker fucking influencer, and that's it. They fucking listen to this one fucking gobshite because they influence 5,000 people. It's a fucking joke. Yeah, but he said he didn't know she had alopecia, and he was just talking about her look. She's an attractive fucking woman, and it looks as like, you know, she's just a fucking bitch. That's all she is. She's just a fucking bitch. If we start taking her seriously, we will have to start taking Madonna seriously. And where do we fucking go from there? Yeah, I was watching an English comedian called Mickey Flanagan tonight, and he was talking about Americans and too much positivity. My fucking battery's running. Oh, that's all fucking unplugged it, you daft cunt. Forgot about that, didn't I? Okay. That's the power plug back in. No, it was a comedian. I can't remember who said it was. But if they start doing things like that, it'll kill comedy. So what we need to do is start killing these cunts. Watch that get reported. Oh yeah, but it's not. But just not, now, I've been watching quite a few videos where all the words are being cut out. They don't bleep the words, but they just cut it out. It's not said. And it's and the word missing is more irritating than it being rude, because people are all used to these words. Do you remember the video with the where I was shouting at 6 o'clock in the morning, the guy that was using the snowblower? Yeah, the people are like this, especially these trans people, because they're entering competitions because they know that they'll win. They're changing sex, or they're pretending to be a woman. Now people like J.K. with a penis. And there was this Irish guy, a writer, he wrote two very funny, the IT crowd, I think. The the police were sent round to his house because of something that he said that you can't be a woman if you've got a penis. Yeah, well, that guy, he's just given me a job to clear this place. I'll finish. I'm just going to take some wood away and Juyeon Man, 140,000 yen. So that was nice. Even 1984 didn't think of the trans problem, did it? Did any science fiction writer ever foresee the transgender problem? There is a definite problem with men and women being born in the bodies, without a doubt. But there are so many cases where these men have just abused the system, and they've gone into women's prisons and fucking raped inmates. And they've been going into toilets and touching up kids. People have abused that, and the courts don't seem to fucking know how to deal with it. Really? Oh, I've never read. I tried to buy some classic books, but unfortunately, I couldn't do it because I was based in Japan. But there's a guy swimmer. He swam as a professional, or he swam. It was a well-known. He was a swimmer in America, and he was like 250th or something like that. His ranking in America. Then he changed sex, and he's just far too strong and big for the women's, and he's just so far ahead. It's a joke. It's not worth, it's not worth the women competing. When was that Forever War written? Do you know? I've never heard of it, by the way. But there's some trans. They used to go into one of the pubs I used to go, make me want to vomit. I'm talking about these men dressing up as women. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that goes well back, doesn't it? 1975. Yeah, he said 91% of people liked that book. So it sounds like a good read. Yeah, I think what's his name? He did something on. He did something. Fucking hell. My 90-year-old friend, he has a wine cabinet behind his office. Well, it's not a wine cabinet; it's a wine cellar. Oops. Can you still see? Yeah, they're very, the brightest of the people, aren't they? The science fiction writers. Years ago, that there would be writings on masks, but unfortunately, I listened to a fucking Japanese gay cunt. I wonder if I could use a toaster oven as a real toaster, as a real oven. What was the film with George Clooney? I got these today or yesterday. They were on the window, outside the window of this house I was clearing. I don't know if they'll stand up. No, that looks like a little Irish fella dancing. Now, have you seen Japanese oven toasters? It's like a box. It's a box like this, and it's got a red hot thing at the bottom and a red hot thing at the top. Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah, so it's like a box. So instead of putting toast in at the top, you put toast in at the front, and it cooks both sides at the same time. But you can also like make things like gratin and things like that, pizza, a warm pizza up. But I've got like I'll put it outside now, outside the door, and it was a very this and 50,000 on a new microwave, but it's all in fucking Japanese. It's very difficult to negotiate. So it's like a microwave oven. So it acts as a proper oven. You can get really hot temperatures. They just look too flimsy. Yeah, they're about 4,000 yen, 5,000 yen. See, that's the thing. If I've only got one drink, I only have one drink. Where if I was doing a live broadcast, if I was doing a live broadcast from Gusto or something, I'd be like ordering more drinks as I was going on. What do you usually cook in them? Just chicken. What about your electricity bill, Tom? Well, you can put fries in them, eh? So you can actually slice. Can you slice and then just put the potatoes in the air fryer, just like that? What's the? Or do you have to do something? No, but it's got a heating element, there, sure. No, the fries. How do you make the fries? Just by cutting the potatoes, or do you have to do something? What is happening with the lights? Okay, so like frozen, so the fries are already cooked, and you just warm them up, yeah. Okay. I might rethink that then, Tom. I've I've never bought. I've never, like, for example, Tom. I can go to Gusto and do a takeout. So I'll have to check that out. So you don't have to cook them. I mean, you don't have to. Can you get like raw chicken and put it in, and it's okay? Right then, Tom, like you say, well, look yourself to a treat myself to a cooker, a air fryer. Might have a get the head shaved tomorrow morning. Wonder if that's my daughter. So I'm trying to find out if she's actually started working in a new job. How many have you drunk now, Tom? Beer. Nearly 9. 3 hours just thinking whether I should go and get one. Yeah, I might go and get a can of beer, Tom. I'm going to close this. It's good to chat again. Maybe next time we chat, I'll have bought an air fryer. Try not to drink more than 6. 6 is enough. Let's cut down together. I drink this, but it's 6 months out of date. Cheers, Tom. Everybody else watching, take care. Bye-bye.